resist the temptation for surprises?
Yeah, I'm chill now.
Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to MsMojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors you forgot were rom-com leads.
Can we start over?
Let's go for it. Let's go on a date. Let's go out, you and me.
One date. That's all I'm asking here.
Fine. For this list, we're looking at leading men who showed their capacity for love in big screen genre films. However, these actors have seen their romantic roles overshadowed by their other work. So, did we include your favorite romantic wildcard? If not, let us know in the comments below which forgotten role you love. Alright, let's check it out. Number 10. Edward Norton, Keeping the Faith.
So there's this priest and this rabbi, and they're best friends. But before they were a priest and a rabbi, they both knew this girl.
It's hard to think of Edward Norton as a romantic comedy lead. Although he can be very funny, his dry humor usually lends itself to much darker movies like Fight Club. So, you might be surprised to learn that Norton starred in a rom-com in the year 2000. Keeping the Faith follows two unconventional romantic leads. The first is a priest played by Norton, and the second is a rabbi played by Ben Stiller. Although they're both in love with the same woman, their respective belief systems keep getting in the way.
Admit it, if I wasn't a priest, if I was a rabbi, you could fall in love with me without this guilt.
Listen to me.
What?
I'm in love with a rabbi.
Not only did Norton star in this sweet romantic comedy, but he worked behind the scenes too by making Keep the Faith his directorial debut. Amen to that.
Oh, you're amazing.
Thanks.
Number 9. David Duchovny, Return to Me.
You gotta start going out. She loves animals. Her cat was a patient of mine.
I'm a dog person.
Scully, you're not gonna believe this. Near the end of the X-Files' first incredible run, David Duchovny, aka Agent Fox Mulder, tried his hand at the rom-com game. Return to Me stars Duchovny as a widower who starts dating a woman played by Minnie Driver. Unbeknownst to him, his new love interest received his late wife's heart in a transplant.
That's me. I'm going away tonight, so you won't be reminded.
Considering Duchovny's two most famous roles are Mulder and Hank Moody on Californication, it's quite a change of pace to see him in a light and uncynical romantic comedy like Return to Me. But in our professional opinion, he does a great job. Case closed.
This may sound a bit juvenile, but can I hold your hand?
Yes.
Number 8. Chiwetel Ejiofor, Love Actually.
No surprises?
No surprises.
Not like the stag night.
This Christmas classic is filled with big names who would go on to become superstars after the movie was released in 2003. Standouts include Andrew Lincoln as the kinda creepy to me you are perfect guy, and Keira Knightley as the married woman who's subject to his awkward advances. But you might have forgotten who stars as the third character in that love triangle, Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Did you resist the temptation for surprises?
Yeah, I'm chill now.
Most people remember him for his serious roles in grim pictures like Inside Man, Children of Men, and, of course, an Oscar-nominated turn in 12 Years a Slave. Ejiofor's strong performances have made for an acclaimed and memorable career. But we'll never forget when he appeared in arguably the most famous British ensemble rom-com of all time.
Who is it?
It's Carol Singers!
Number 7. Chris Evans, The Nanny Diaries.
For the purpose of this field diary, let's just call him Harvard Hottie. I'm the ex's new nanny.
Oh.
Very new, as you can probably tell.
While most people recognize Chris Evans as Captain America today, he was once known by another, albeit less well-known moniker, the Harvard Hottie. Before Scarlett Johansson and Chris Evans teamed up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they starred in this romantic comedy together. The Nanny Diaries features Johansson as Annie, who takes on a job as a nanny for a wealthy family. While on the job, she strikes up a relationship with Evans' Harvard Hottie, who lives in the same building.
But I do think you should probably let me kiss you right about now.
What?
Well, we're 2 blocks from your building, and once you get any closer, I won't be able to go near you.
Although the two have great chemistry, we still find it a bit strange to see them on screen together when they're not fighting aliens, running from the law, or in mortal danger. Honestly, we half expected Thanos to show up.
Where'd he go?
Number 6. Nicolas Cage, Moonstruck.
You
like to go someplace so we could talk?
I have no life.
Excuse me?
I have no life.
For moviegoers of a certain age, the first thought they have when seeing Nicolas Cage is that he's about to steal the Declaration of Independence. But before he was in the business of stealing historical documents, he starred in a really wonderful romantic comedy, with Cher no less. Moonstruck features the famous singer as Loretta, an Italian-American woman who falls in love with her fiancé's brother Ronnie, played by Cage. The two actors give absolutely magnetic performances.
What are you doing?
I'm telling you your life.
Stop it.
No,
Why are you marrying Johnny? He's a fool.
because I have no love.
Directed by Oscar nominee Norman Jewison, the movie was wildly successful and managed to win a few Oscars. Maybe Cage should make movies where he steals hearts more often.
I don't believe this is happening. I was dead.
Me too.
Number 5. Chris Rock, Top 5.
You don't know me. Are you my agent? You had your kids so young you guys share math class, and you're judging me. You're asking me if my relationship with my fiancé is real.
Chris Rock is an SNL alum, stand-up comic, and a romantic comedy star. While Top 5 might lean a bit more on the comedy side of things, it still definitely fits the bill as a love story. In addition to writing and directing the film, Rock stars in the picture as a comedian named Andre Allen. Top 5 follows a New York Times reporter played by Rosario Dawson doing a profile on Allen.
Hey, Andre? Are you going my way?
The two spend the day wandering New York City, talking about life and relationships, and falling in love. We already knew Rock was funny, but his work in this film proved he could also lay the romance on thick.
Yo, Chels. What's your top 5?
Number 4. Sam Rockwell, Mr. Right.
Not more fun than a barrel of kittens.
Mm-hmm.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Let's ditch this popsicle stand. Let's go for it. Let's go on a date. Let's go out, you and me.
In recent years, Sam Rockwell has become highly acclaimed for his work in Oscar-y movies such as Vice, Richard Jewell, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. A lot of these movies, especially 3 Billboards, have him acting in pretty brutal scenes. So it might be surprising to learn that Rockwell also starred in an absurd romantic comedy before all those grounded roles. In 2015, Rockwell played opposite Anna Kendrick in Mr. Right, a movie about a woman who finds out the guy she's dating is also a hitman on the run.
No, wait. Okay, like this whole reverse hitman thing is like...
It's weird, I know.
The movie didn't do super well at the box office or with audiences. However, the chemistry between Kendrick's Martha and Rockwell's hitman character was great. We think you should give it another shot.
Okay.
You're right.
Let's
You're
go.
right.
Let's go.
Number 3. Ralph Fiennes, Made in Manhattan.
You're beautiful.
So are you.
You may know Ralph Fiennes from one of his many iconic roles. He starred in the award-winning The English Patient and made a seriously terrifying turn as Voldemort in the Harry Potter franchise. But you might not remember that Tom Riddle himself once led a rom-com. And this wasn't just any rom-com. This particular film featured J-Lo herself.
Weren't you saying how you wanted to stretch your legs?
Yeah.
Well, if your husband wouldn't mind,
She doesn't have a husband.
I don't have a husband.
well, I insist then.
In Made in Manhattan, Fiennes plays a man running for Senate who falls in love with a maid at his upscale hotel after he mistakes her for a wealthy guest. Fiennes is really charming in this film.
Can we start over? Second chance, second date. You is you, me is me. No secrets.
However, it's still hard not to think about the fact that Voldemort is in a rom-com. Number 2. Paul Bettany, Wimbledon.
You're exceeding my expectations.
Mine too. Do it with a sliced serve, I'll treat you to fish and chips.
Now for another Marvel star who cut their teeth on a romantic comedy. Before Paul Bettany ever donned a cape as Vision, he starred in this sporty rom-com with another superhero movie alum, Kirsten Dunst. Bettany plays Peter Colt, a past-his-prime British tennis star who meets and falls in love with Lizzie Bradbury, the American star on the rise. The movie itself received middling reviews. However, Bettany brought tons of British charm and proved to be an effective romantic lead.
Trouble is, I'm the one that needs saving. Yesterday I was losing. And then I saw you watching.
It's sort of ironic that this charming guy went on to play one of the most socially awkward Marvel heroes.
Liz, we talked about this.
Yes, but the door was open, so I assumed that...
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Tom Hardy, This Means War.
Lauren, you're incredible.
You're not so bad yourself.
In 2012, Tom Hardy gave us an iconic performance when he played Bird. But audiences probably forgot that a lesser-known Hardy film called This Means War also came out that same year. The romantic comedy stars Hardy and Chris Pine as two spies who compete for Reese Witherspoon's heart. It's incredibly tough to visualize Tom, I was born in the darkness Hardy, as a rom-com star today. And it was just as hard for audiences to accept at the time.
Right, look, I totally understand you needing to walk away, because if I were you, I would walk away too. But I think I needed to level the... Yes?
It's just I was really looking forward to today.
Despite featuring 3 compelling leads, the movie flopped. But you know what? We're just glad that we got to see Tom Hardy play a role where he doesn't have to wear a mask.
I know exactly what kind of girl you are. And that's where I've completely fallen in love with you.
I actually liked This Means War. But you know who I thought of when I saw this list? Jack Black in The Holiday. So how about you? Can you think of any forgotten rom-coms? Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. Or come tell me on Twitter or Instagram at Rebecca Brayton, or on my YouTube channel. See ya!